Hi CrossFit Train. Let's talk about our workout for Saturday, April 11th. Before we get into the workout, I do want to mention that we have our Saturday community workout via Zoom at 10 a.m. every Saturday. If you have any friends, family, neighbors, coworkers, anybody who you think might benefit from working out with us, go ahead and invite them to join us on Saturday morning. We'd love to see some new faces. And as always, if you see somebody new, introduce yourself and extend them our CrossFit Train hospitality. The only other thing I want to mention really quick is that for King of the Hill workout number 2, as a part of our April Madness, those scores are due by 6 p.m. on Sunday, April 12th. Go ahead and log them in SugarWOD so that your scores get counted for your team. Now, as far as the workout goes, Saturday's workout is going to be completely body weight based, so you don't need any additional equipment for this workout. Starting out every 2 minutes, so the clock is going to be running. Every 2 minutes for a total of 5 rounds, you're going to complete 20 jumping squats and immediately follow that with a 50 to 100 meter hill run. The goal here, and the main thing that I want you to know, is if you can find a hill near you, I want you to be running uphill for the purpose of this. 50 to 100 meters, depending on how fast you're sprinting, the distance may be a little bit different. Might also be different depending on what hill you have available. But the goal of this is that I want it to be about a 20-second sprint, no more than 30 seconds of sprinting. You'll need a little bit of time to recover before you get into that next round. And your legs are probably gonna be on fire, okay? So after everybody completes 5 rounds of that first couplet, we're gonna immediately move into a very similar scenario. So again, every 2 minutes for 5 rounds, but this time we're gonna do 12 push-ups for the guys, 8 push-ups for the ladies, followed by 20 mountain climbers. Now for those mountain climbers, those are 2-count mountain climbers, so it's gonna be 40 total, and we'll get into what that looks like with the movement breakdown. Let's get into today's movements. Jumping air squats to start. So again, with our feet just outside our hips, toes can be slightly pointed out. You're gonna go ahead and get all the way down to the bottom of your squat, making sure your hips are below your knees if possible. From here, you're gonna jump and then immediately land back in that squatting position. After 20, you're gonna go out on that 50 to 100 meter hill sprint, again, about 20 seconds. Talking about the push-ups for the second portion of the workout. Nice tabletop, everything is nice and tight. We're gonna lower that chest all the way down to the ground and press all the way back up. Again, make sure you're getting that full range of motion. Chest is touching the floor every time. On your way back up, arms are fully extended. If you do need to modify this, one of my favorite modifications for the push-up is just simply elevating the floor. So with stacked plates or a toolbox or a box, again, my body's in the same position. I'm gonna lower myself to the box and press back up, making sure that you have that nice, stable, flat body position. The higher the floor, the easier the push-up will be. You're gonna follow that immediately with 20 mountain climbers. Again, 2 counts. So left leg, right leg equals 1. Looks like this. Trying to get that knee as close to the elbow as possible for a total of 20 2-count, so 40 total. For today's warm-up, we're gonna take you through 3 rounds of the following. 20 jumping jacks, followed by 10 air squats, followed by 3 inchworms. So 3 rounds total. 20 jumping jacks, followed by 10 air squats, getting those hips warmed up, followed by 3 inchworms. Starting from standing, bringing those hands towards the ground, walking your hands out until you're at a push-up position, lowering yourself down, little core stretch here, and then walking our feet back in to meet our hands. That's 1 rep. Try to keep those legs nice and straight if you can, so you can get a little bit of calf and hamstring stretch as you go. Again, 3 rounds total After that, your coach will get you into a little bit of mobility before we get started for the workout to make sure that you're nice and warmed up, ready to go. Have fun.